everyone. Wow, that was awesome. Does everybody know my name? What is my name? Pastor Amy, right. And do you all know Kevin? And do you know Mandy? We were going to do a dance up here, but we're not anymore. Our performance was called #3rd Sunday of Advent. Everyone, there are 4 weeks leading up to Christmas in the season of Advent. You can tell, you know why? These candles up here, can you count them? 1, 2, 3, 4. We can tell that this is the 3rd Sunday of Advent because 3 candles are lit. Here's the one for today. Do you see it? It's a different color. The first one was for the Sunday of Hope, then the Sunday of Peace. This Sunday is the Sunday of Joy. Joy, being happy, right? Boy, you made us happy today, didn't they? So instead of Kevin and Mandy and I singing, I thought Mandy could get you to help us sing a song that's going to help us remember the Sunday of joy.
You know this song, Happy and You Know It. It's much simpler than the ones you've been singing up here for us. But we're going to invite the adults to sing it too because it's something everybody knows. So if you will join me, we're going to sing If You're Happy and You Know It, clap your hands, okay? Everybody together. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Wait a minute. Now there's a problem here because it's not the third Sunday of Advent called happiness. What's it called? The 3rd Sunday is called joy. You can sit back down because you know what? Joy is a little bit deeper. Can you thump your chest like this? Joy. Say joy. See, happiness is what happens when you go to the store and you buy a candy bar. That makes you feel happy, right? But when you have a friend who's kind of hungry and you share that candy bar and you feel a little bit sad about it, right underneath that sadness, you know something has happened that's very right. And that is joy. And people have been feeling that for a long time, Pastor Kevin.
Long ago and far away. Well, close.
He says, when you guys were born?
Well, I should pass the mic. Okay.
What?
Long ago and far away, you've already talked a lot about it. We're going to talk about the prophets, people who talked about joy. Now, prophet, as you've already so eloquently stated, is someone who speaks for God. In that time, God used this very special way to speak to the people. God used prophets. So people from far and wide would come to the prophet's house and knock on the door and say, "Does the Lord have anything to say to us?" And the prophet would go pray to God and say, "Do you have anything you want to say to these people?" And God would say, "This is what I want to say to the people." So the prophet would run back to the people and say, "This is what the Lord told me to say." So prophets like Isaiah and some of the other ones you mentioned brought hope in tough times. The people that the prophets spoke to were living in tough times. They weren't living in their homes. They were having to work, and they were having to work against their will. They were tough times. Do any of us know what it feels like to live in tough times? When? Tough times. When people had to immigrate to America, those were tough times. Who else? Tough times. Yes, ma'am. Slavery. When slavery was going, oh, these are deep. Tough times. Absolutely. Tough times. Segregation. One more. Tough times.
Racist stuff being black.
Racism, exactly. You guys are socially conscious. So let me keep it. So, tough times. Good job. Next time. So they were tough times. But the prophet sends a message to us to help us to remember that even though they were living in tough times, even though the people of Israel were living in tough times, they spoke a message of joy. So it may be tough now, and we may know what it's like to live in tough times. But right around the corner, the prophet shows us that there's joy right over there. There's joy.
The people in the time of Mary and Joseph needed some joy. We've been talking about the word oppression. Not everybody here might know what that means. What does the word oppression mean? You got it. When we're pressing down, when someone is pressing down on a group of people. And Mary and Joseph understood what that was. But in the time of Jesus, the angels came and brought a message of joy. This didn't mean that everything changed overnight. When Jesus was born, there was still oppression, and there's still oppression today. But when we are happy or sad, we can keep our joy. Now we're going to actually try to sing that again. If you'll give me a key. We're going to sing that again, and we're going to say, if you're happy or you're sad, keep your joy, thump, thump. If you're happy or you're sad, keep your joy, thump, thump. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy or you're sad, keep your joy. Do you want to stand up and do that?
All right.
Everybody can stand up.
Let's do it.
Everybody can stand up if you're able. If you're happy or you're sad, keep your joy.
Thump, thump.
If you're happy or you're sad, keep your joy.
Thump, thump.
If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy or you're sad, keep your joy. Yeah. Thank you.
All of you helped us remember that this is the Sunday of joy, the third Sunday of Advent. We will hear your voices ringing in our ears all week. So will you help us remember one more time by singing us out? Come on, let's hear it.